Hey Familia, hello, welcome. My name is Magdalene Janet. If you are new, welcome to the fam. Today we are back with, I'm gonna say, my monthly lip swatch videos. I feel like I need to do one once a month, and I've been on it so far. But yes, hi, we're here to do a lip swatch video. I have the brand new YSL Kiss Shaper lip liners. These are brand new. They're supposed to be a matte, smooth, gliding formula. I have all 10 that I did receive via PR, so we're gonna try them out. They come here. I have them all ready. It just gets to swatching, and I'm trying to keep this order. Oh, I don't want to mess it up. I'm not gonna go in the order, the numbered order. I'm gonna go in the order that I see is lightest to darkest. I'm excited. I love YSL beauty makeup, period. I think most of their makeup is great. But when it comes to lip liners, I've never tried them. I believe these are their only ones that they've released. So I'm super excited because I love like the lip oil bombs. I think those are freaking amazing. So nourishing and like shiny. Let's see how these are. Let's see if they're what they're supposed to be. I also have like a cool tone makeup look because I don't know, I was feeling a little, you know. Speaking of looks, my cheek looks a little, let's fix it. Sometimes all you need is more blush, right? I think so. Okay, what I typically do, if you are new, I usually lip swatch in studio lighting and in daylight so you can see how the actual color looks. Although these are lip liners, I will use it as a lip liner and will fill in my lips so you can see how it looks on real lips, on textured lips, and I'm not going to use any other lip products so you can see that color because it is important for me that you see the actual color and how it looks on my lips. I'm going to tag the product on screen, so if you see a pop-up, I did add it. It is an affiliate link, which helps me a ton. So without further ado, we're going to lip swatch everything right now in the beginning, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to give you all the info about this product. I'll see you at the end. Let's get started. Okay, Familia, this is the order. I'm trying to keep it lightest to darkest, but I don't even know. Now looking in sunlight, they look a little different, but we're gonna keep it here, like the neutrals, pinks, and then the browns. So let's see how these swatch. I'm super excited to see if they're as creamy as they look, you know? We're gonna start off with the shade 108 Hazel Enigma. This is the shade Hazel Enigma. Wow, this is like a very brown nude with peachy hints. And in daylight, this is Hazel Enigma. Moving on to 102 Tan Line. This is the shade Tan Line. This is a bit of a rose mauve tone. It kind of goes with my look a little bit. And in daylight, this is Tan Line. On to number 44, Nude Lavalliere. This is the shade Nude Lavalliere. This is a very light, cool tone pink. And in daylight, this is Nude Lavalliere. Moving to number 1, Undressed Pink. This is the shade Undressed Pink. This is a light pink Mauve. And in Daylight, this is Undressed Pink. Moving on to 103 Blushing Nude. This is the shade Blushing Nude. This is a darker mauve rose tone. And in Daylight, this is Blushing Nude. Moving on to 104, Burning Mauve. This is the shade Burning Mauve. This is also pink mauve again. And in Daylight, this is Burning Mauve. Oh, let's start with the brown tones. We're on to 106 Spicy Smoke. This is the shade Spicy Smoke. I would call this a cherry brown shade. It's brown, but it has a lot of red in it. And in Daylight, this is Spicy Smoke. Moving on to 109, Sienna Rebel. This is the shade Sienna Rebel. This one is a honey brown. And in Daylight, this is Sienna Rebel. Moving on to 107, Cocoa Flirt.
Came to see her, ballerina. Like a fever, she makes me weaker, hysteria.
This is the shade Cocoa Flirt. This is a rich brown. And in Daylight, this is Cocoa Flirt. Last but not least, 110 Espresso Dreams. This is the shade Espresso Dreams. This is a deep, cool tone brown. And in daylight, this is Espresso Dreams. All right, you guys, all 10 of the lip swatches done. Let me give you info about these and then let's talk about it. The new YSL Beauty Kiss Shaper Long Lasting Sculpted Lip Liners retail for $29. They come in 10 shades. This is a long-lasting, transfer-resistant, creamy lip liner that glides on effortlessly and doesn't budge or fade. It has vitamin E and coffee oil extract antioxidant, jojoba oil known to promote smooth glide and creamy texture. Okay, these lip liners are matte. You see how matte they are? You can see the texture on my lips very visibly, which is fine. That's why I do show you the lip swatches the way I do. Most people have texture on their lips. It just depends how much. You can visibly see it here. For the most part, any matte product is going to show texture, especially on your lips. Totally fine, but I think what I was most surprised about is how matte they are. The creaminess starts off and then it quickly gets into the matte formula. Typically, matte lip liners, they have a lot of cream to it and then it eventually dries down matte. For example, the Maybelline Lifter lip liners, these exactly that. I feel like these are creamier. And the NYX ones, I don't have any. I think I decluttered all of them, but those I love. I'll put a picture up here to show you which ones those are. Those I did a whole video lip swatching a bunch of them years ago. I think at this point 3 or 4 years ago. Again, those were one of the first matte lip liners where I was like, ooh, I love a good matte lip liner. Creamy and then it gets matte. This is very matte. I think it's a little too matte for my liking if you want to use it as a whole. I think as just a lip liner, technically that's what it is. I really love how it lip lines your lips. Something about going with the tip of this lip liner, it glides very well, but that's kind of it. I think you can only really enjoy it and use it as a lip liner, which it is. If you want to fill it in, you're gonna have a hard time filling it in because it dries so quickly. Again, a lip liner is typically to line your lips, but if you want to take advantage of the $29 you're spending and fill out your lips, that's just a caveat. When it comes to lip liners, personally, I love a matte lip liner because it dries down. It helps hold your lipstick in. Whether you decide to wear a lip gloss, a glossy lip oil, a glossy lipstick, a matte lipstick, I just love a good matte lip liner that will hold the product in, because a lot of times for me, my product just kind of glides out if I don't have something holding it in like a lip liner. When I do my lip product, my lip combos, I'm always going to add a lip liner, and personally, I just prefer matte ones. So this is a perfect mattified lip liner. Is there dupes? Yes, I think the Maybellines are dupes. I think a better version. And the NYX ones I think are fabulous. These shades, I like them because they fall into the nude category. I don't think any of the shades look really bad on me except for this pink one. Personally, I don't like pink. You know, I don't like pink. Which shade was this one? 44. It looked a little chalky, but also I do have brown skin and very light lipsticks or liners are just not gonna look good. I feel like a lot of the tones are very similar, especially these three. So you can buy one of these and call it a day. I think the browns definitely are different with different undertones. I just kind of felt as I was applying it, the colors looked the same. I was able to see a little bit of the difference in undertone in sunlight, not really in studio lighting. Let me know if you guys were able to see that, or is it me, just my mind playing tricks on me? Overall, do I like them? Yes. I think they are very matte. They're not gonna move at all, and that's basically what the description does say. I just don't like the fact that it dries so quickly, because I'm just like, oh my lips were low-key kind of on fire. And you could tell here, when you have a very matte lipstick, you're gonna have the butt lips, as they say, where the inside of your mouth, you're just kind of eating it up like this. You see that? My lips, the way they're shaped, they go inward. So I literally technically kind of eat the product up, because instead of my lips going like a pout like this, they go the opposite direction. So even if I'm not eating or drinking anything, if I'm talking, because you know saliva kind of mixes in, I eventually will have a major butt lip with this type of lipstick. Are they worth $29? I don't think so. I think you can find cheaper alternatives that the formula is great and it works. With Maybelline and the NYX, you have brown tones. Are they nice though? Do you get that matte, no smudge lip feel? What is it called? Lip shaper? Yes. I really like the actual application as a lip liner. I think it was very smooth. It didn't tug. The tugging happened when I was filling out the lips, but of course this lip liner, I really feel, like now that I'm thinking about that, it's not made to fill in your lips. Most lip liners you can get away with that because they have that creaminess, but this one I feel like when they say it's a lip liner, stick to lip lining and that's it. And honestly, I really feel like it's because they go with their new lip product. Where is it? Let me get it for you. Love Nude lip blushers. Let's check out shade 44. No, this is like pink. Shout out to YSL. They really hooked me up. Okay. This is 3 a.m. Espresso. I feel like these are going to go very well. This is the shade. And look at the creaminess. Damn, this is so pigmented. Look, it covered up the deep shade. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you see how this kind of goes? Let's outline it. I mean, I get the vibes. I get the vibes. This one, I like it. But again, I think there's alternatives that you can use that are much cheaper. Does it do the job of lip lining your lips nicely? Yes, I really think. I love how like creamy the lip line portion went. And also you can sharpen it. One of them you guys saw it broke, so I sharpened it. It sharpened well. This is the best makeup sharpener. It's Persona Cosmetics sharpener. It is available at Ulta. Please get it because not only does it sharpen your products well and it won't waste. You know how some makeup sharpeners, you just keep sharpening and it never sharpens the product, then you end up sharpening it all the way down where you waste your product. Not this one. And it has, look, this little trash thing. You don't have to constantly be in front of a trash to, you know, sharpen your products. But this is it, Familia. Let me know your thoughts. I'm a little like yes and no about these. Let me know your thoughts. You guys know we're always honest here, but respectful. And this is it. Let me know what you think. And look, let's block. Who's gone? Look. This is it. I love you guys so much. I'm not gonna do a eat test because these are freaking matte. They're gonna last, but they're also so matte they do crack a lot. Oh, something else I would suggest is probably put a lip balm underneath so you don't have so much texture showing. Because these are matte, I think a lip balm would really work very well together. Or the lip blushers or their lip oils, which are little ones that I love. You have alternatives with YSL Beauty, and that's what I like. I mean, YSL Beauty is a great brand. I personally like them. But okay, this is it. I love you. Thank you so much for being here, especially if you made it all the way to the end. You know you're a real one. And of course, I want to know all your questions, comments, and concerns. And don't forget to subscribe right here so you don't miss out on any videos. See ya in the next one.